Everybody knows that shoppers like a bargain. When you go to the store, you see something on sale, you're more inclined to purchase that product if you think you're getting a good deal on it. And that little basic bit of human psychology is well known by corporations and retailers, and they've been using that to sell more products. And it's perfectly fine to do that when you actually are putting the item on sale. But unfortunately, as we're seeing happen more and more often, a lot of these sales aren't in fact sales at all. Joining me now to talk about the latest example of this is Scott Hardy, president of Top Class Actions. And Scott, what we're talking about today is Nordstrom Rack, the outlet version of the Nordstrom department store, marking something as, hey, this is a great discount. It's, X% off of what it would be in the regular store. You're getting a good deal. Buy this thing today. None of that is true, according to a new lawsuit, at least on certain products. So tell us what's happening.
We've covered these factory outlet class actions a lot over the past, I'd say, 7 or 8 years. And it's because, as you said, people want to get a good deal. I remember as a kid going out to the factory outlet trying to save some money. Well, now you have a lot of these big brands that are either putting out these products just for their factory outlet stores, or in this case, according to this class action, making up a sale price. They had a pair of shoes that on the tag it said compare at $90, and then it had their price $69.97, 22% savings. So the plaintiff went in there, thought she was getting a good deal for the shoes, thought, hey, these are on sale. I'm saving $20, 22% savings. This is great. Well, it turns out that's just the regular price. There is no sale. That's just the price it always is at that store for that pair of shoes. And we see that time and time again at factory outlets where there is no sale. The prices that are listed are completely fabricated. So it's just saying, this looks like it could be a $5 pen, but I'm going to sell it to you for $3. So, hey, you just saved $2. That's a sale price, save now, buy it now. And it's not. We'll see how Nordstrom does in Nordstrom Rack. Nordstrom, of course, is world famous for their customer service. So I hope that they come together with a good solution for their customers. I'd be surprised if they don't, but we need to see factory outlets as a whole change their game around and be honest with consumers and tell them what the real prices are.
Right, and you and I have spoken plenty of times about these other places, that advertise these massive going out of business sale, everything up to 90% off. This is common, and we're starting, unfortunately, to see this more and more because it is basic human behavior. If we think something is a good idea or good deal, we're more inclined to purchase it. And so when they put those big arrows there, the big, 50% off, we're more drawn to that item. Our eyes are drawn to it. It's colorful, it's big, it's flashy, the signs are there. And they know that, and they use that to manipulate us. And to me, it looks like that's exactly what happened to the woman who is the lead plaintiff in this class action here.
Exactly. They made her think that this was a special product, a special price, and it wasn't. That's the regular price. She wasn't getting a good deal at all. There wasn't any additional discount on that. It was just the regular price for a product. And the class action is stating that it's illegal for a company to sit there and list a comparable price and then a discount below it and pawn that off on the end customer as a sale. It's misleading, it's deceiving, and frankly, it's got to stop.
Right, and also on the customer standpoint of it, when something's on sale, sales are temporary. So eventually, either they're going to stop carrying the product altogether, so you have that kind of scarcity mentality. Well, if I don't buy it now, they may not carry it anymore. Then you also have, well, it's on sale today, but is it on sale tomorrow? When does the sale end? If I'm on the fence about getting something and I say, oh, well, it's cheaper today, it could be more expensive tomorrow, I'd be a fool to not purchase today. So there's so much manipulation happening here. You know, even though it seems so simple, I'm sure a lot of people might see this and say, okay, well, they weren't really offering. No, this is deep manipulation by these corporations. They do it all the time, but hopefully they're not going to be getting away with it the way they have been for years. That's why these class actions exist, and that's what we're trying to put a stop to, isn't it?
Exactly. We want people who are shopping at a factory outlet store, or they're trying to get a good deal, to actually know what they're getting. And when they think they're getting a good deal, to have that be the case. Have them know that they're walking away saving money off of the actual retail price. Don't just list the sale price and list something as sale when that's just a regular retail price.
Absolutely. For more information about this issue, please follow the link in the description of this video and head over to Top Class Actions, and make sure while you're there to sign up for their weekly newsletter. Stay on top of all of the issues like this, plus many more, every single week, delivered directly to your inbox. Scott Hardy, Top Class Actions, thank you very much for talking with us today.
You're welcome. Thanks for your time, Farron.
This is an important message for our nation's veterans. If you served our country in the military between 2003 and 2015 and you suffered significant hearing loss, you might be entitled to compensation, because the hearing protection you were issued may be at fault for the damage you suffered, but you need to act now. Your time to make a claim might be limited. Learn more at levinlaw.com/earplugs.